Good morning. This is day 3 of our Iowa to DC ride, and as you can see, I'm spotting a new feature here. I purchased this hoodie, face mask, whatever, from AliExpress, and this is really the first time I utilize it. The goal here is to get sun protection without having to do sun lotion. So basically I'm from top to bottom here covered with some kind of a fabric, so I wouldn't get the sunburn. How well that works, we'll find out today. So I'm ready to ramble. So right now we are going up to Waterloo, and I'm thinking of going to Brandon. In Brandon there's might be a park where you can sleep overnight, but I'm starting to feel like I might want to shower even before the next day. I know I have a shower because the following day I'm gonna stay with a warm shower guest, but kind of getting at the point where I really would appreciate a shower. So I might go to the county park instead and check that out if there's a shower. Well, see you down the road this time. The other problem today is it's gonna be a little windy, so the first part I'm guaranteed to have headwinds, but then the remainder actually I might have tailwinds. We'll see if that's true. So see you up the road. The trail I just came off, and up here continues the trail. I'm not totally sure why those barricades are there. It's just miles upon miles of gorgeous trails, no problem going through it. The only problem is really just crossing the streets, because the trail has a shitty connection whenever they cross the street. Anyway, a beautiful morning. We have about 70 degrees. The face mask is working pretty good. The only problem is when I stop, I can't drink. I need to take everything off. So that's kind of annoying because I probably drink not enough. So said that, let me drink a little bit and then continue on. Hello, we are here now in Waterloo. Down that area there was probably a market or so. Skipped that one because the last bike tour I ate and it was really expensive and it didn't fill me up at all. But this town here is interesting. Definitely have the river town feel. Statues up on that building, nice pedestrian bridge, and the awesome part was the trail that I was showing you where the barricades are. The barricades were there because, get out of the sun here, was because they were redoing the road, so it was actually the road crossing that were closed down. But even with the redoing the road, the way the logistics of the road crossing works, it's still kind of a pain. But those were some cool, amazing miles to come up here, and we're gonna hit here the next trail again. I don't have them right off my head. There's so many trails. Maybe I write it in the links and the description, I mean, and if not, write me a comment so I write it into the description. But anyway, pretty neat river. Definitely don't want to fall in there. Strong. See you down the trail. Sitting here by the Cedar River and having my breakfast here. Bread, salami and cheese. I think this is the Cedar River nature trail here. It just has a new asphalt rail to trail, so it's totally straight, flat, beautiful, gorgeous. Definitely a nice trail here. Definitely worth riding. Still at the Cedar Valley Nature Trail, and behind me is the Gilbertville Depot Station. There's some restrooms there. I'm gonna check those out. Definitely never skip a water opportunity. These depots are so nice. Really nicely decorated. This has a nice, old but not misty smell to it. The wood floor and stuff, I think, is it. So, bathroom stuff back there, some informational stuff, and let's check out. So, we are right here, Gilbertville, and we want to go to Brandon, so it's 18 more. We can do that. What we're crossing here is the Cedar River again. So we were just on the west side, now we're going on the east side. Man, that river is pretty high. Can't tell, it's still flooded, this area. A pretty strong current too. So the next town will be Brandon, and we'll find out where we're gonna stay. Apparently the autobahn also has accidents. So there was a bike accident here and they had to come out. Hope everything is fine. The guy that got hurt, I assume, is in the four-wheeler there. So wish your best. But it's interesting to see they can come out here with that kind of a caliber. Wow, big commotion behind me there. Ambulance and everything. So, might look a bit worse than I thought. A whole bunch of people, police and a whole bunch of bicyclists standing there. Not sure if that was a group ride, but it was kind of a thrown together group, so oh well. Hope everything is fine. Best wishes out there, and keep safely cycling and keep safe. Okay, here we are at the Brandon City Park, and bathroom are supposed to be open 24 hours. There's a baseball field, playground, a shelter. So the city rules have something about allowing, or some policies about camping. So camping is allowed at designated campsite and blah 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 and blah blah blah, but not sure where there would be designated campsites here. If you're just allowed to camp here, maybe over there along the side, which would totally make sense, but I haven't seen the sign saying one way or another. Also kind of really looking forward to a shower, so I'm gonna check out the option of going to the nearby county park, and I'll be early enough to actually enjoy a shower, so I'm gonna check that out. We'll see what comes out of it. Okay, the Lime Creek area campground was a total flop. It was promising like, oh, it's right on the trail, bring your bikes along. Riding your bike here is horrible. There was like all gravel. It was banked gravel, loose gravel, very loose gravel. The loosest one I've seen. And side wind, so I was like just like blowing sideways off the gravel road. But I thought like, it's gonna be worth it, the shower and stuff. It's advertised here. Does it work out? Hold on, might suck my belly in. Hopefully you can see it. If not, I can read to you. $15 with electricity, $10 a night without electricity, modern and primitive camping. Well, that means there is zero water here, and of course I was thinking shower here. No shower, no water, so I don't have enough water either to even hang out here for the night. So don't know what's going on now. Gonna go back to the trailhead and then see what I'm doing. Might just end up wild camping or something. I don't know. Shower's not gonna happen for sure. Arg. Anyway, let's try to cheer up. And keep on going. First world problems, right? See you down the trail. So I'm eating the same rice and tuna fish that I did the first night. The Brandon situation got me a little bit challenging. I had my mind so set up to go to that county park, take a shower there, sleep there. And as you know, it didn't work out. It was no water out there. It was a heck to get there. And when I was there, I didn't have enough water really to stay the night there. So I went on back. Nothing else in the town said that you could officially sleep. Went down the trail. There were probably a couple good better places than this here on this side of the trail. As further up north, it's a little bit more secluded than here. As you just saw, here's people riding their bikes up and down the trail occasionally. But yeah, further down this trail, 2 hours, it's Cedar Falls already. So the houses come way earlier than that. And on this side there's another small town as well. So yeah, slight dilemma. Right now my goal is getting energy into me. I checked out the next campsite. If I ride there and getting there in the dark, I can't set up a tent or anything like that, so that is even out. Yeah, who knows, maybe I sleep here. We have a nice concrete pad here. Improvise, right? So I finally decided to sleep in the field instead of right by the trail. So I went ahead and set up the tent and got ready to sleep. And just then the farmer came to the field to check his hay, dryness I guess, and caught me. So in the next video you see what happened, and like and subscribe so you don't miss the next installment. See you down the trail.